The letters are very important in the sense that he guarantees that we are going to be leaving. It's the timing, and he says the independence of the judiciary is an important thing. Yes, but this is an expression from the president that we will be free, and we want to be free. We didn't do anything wrong.
What did today's proceedings tell you about the trial as a whole? What insight did today's proceedings give us?
Today's proceedings showed that it seems like all the witnesses have some amnesia or something, Alzheimer's. There's a lot of discrepancies in the documents and what they are saying themselves. And the prosecutor has a lot to answer for allowing the 4 engineers in the Maspero State TV to have exactly the same copy-paste testimony that they have seen our videos. And it's absurd that they're using a soccer match or interviews, and I don't think they know what the word montage means. He said the word montage means is that you cut off you cut off, edit what the photographer or the cameraman is to avoid any mistakes. This doesn't mean montage. And anyway, even these guys have the Thuraya and the viewpoint. We only have the beacon. That's it. No, I said it.
How's life in prison?
Huh?
How's it in prison right now?
Life in prison? Yeah. Life in prison.
It's tough.
It is very tough.
We're surviving it.
Finally, they allow us newspapers, magazines, so that's killing some time, but not all the time. Spending 23 hours in the cell, 3 of us in a very small cell.
Friday's lockdown.
Have you noticed a change in treatment after the letters came?
We noticed a change in treatment from a few days ago when we received the newspapers and magazines at last. We believe that this is due to the public pressure that has been on the authorities here. And we'd like to thank in particular the Australian Embassy for their work in encouraging the authorities to allow the newspapers in.
It actually allowed the newspapers to all the prisoners, not just us. And we thank again the Australian Embassy for that.
We thank all of you for the pressure and what you're doing for us outside.
Yes, the media's pressure is something very, very important for us from day one in this trial. It keeps the pressure on, and it keeps us motivated that truth is coming out, and we're very keen to know what the judge is going to do now.
What would you like to say to your families outside?
Families outside, we know the anguish you've been going through, waiting for 4 hours to get in, 45-minute visits that you can never have enough to say, and we're just hoping that things get better and they let us go even on bail, and they guarantee that we don't leave the country.
And even it's hard because my wife is pregnant. She would have the first scan for the baby while I'm here, and I really wanted to be with her. It's very tough to see your children 1 hour a week, and every time I have to lie to my children, telling them I'm going to work to avoid them crying. This is one tough thing for me.
Have you been able to talk to your parents, Peter?
Sorry?
Your parents?
I've been able to speak to my parents twice on the telephone, again thanks to the efforts of the Australian Embassy. But I know it's incredibly difficult for them to follow this case on the other side of the world. They're going through enormous anguish. And so
I'm getting physiotherapy in prison by a doctor that I trust, but it has come too late. I asked the prosecutor to put me in the hospital when I first got there, and they didn't put me in maximum security prison with no blanket, no food, I was sleeping on the floor for a month. They could have avoided the problem I'm going with right now.
The problem is there was beds in Scoresby. We insisted for beds for Fahmy, but they refused. There were beds and given to some prisoners and some not. We insisted that let him have a bed because he cannot sleep on the floor. Even if we give him a mattress.
These blue transfer trucks, they're coffins. If the car flips on one side, the door is on this side. How are you going to get the prisoners out? And you're all shackled together. And my arm was a problem. I kept telling them, why are you shackling? You have a broken shoulder. No humanity whatsoever. And right now, we're still being handcuffed all the time.
how is your scan on Saturday?
This is the maximum thing you can move.
This is the maximum I can move my arm. And the same thing. This is it.
You can't move further?
No, that's it. They tell me it's okay. You're a journalist. You only need to type. Don't worry about it. You'll survive.
Who said that to you?
The doctors, the prosecutors, you know, it's a man, it's not making jokes about it. They're always trying to degrade us at any chance. We pray, handcuffed, we go to the bathroom together, handcuffed. It's unbelievable.
Mohammed, is the Canadian Embassy doing anything for
The
you?
Canadian Embassy is doing a great job, and they visit me once a week, and they're trying to bring in books and magazines also next week, or they actually brought them to the prison. You know, I've called for the Canadian government to take a more serious stance. I haven't seen that so far yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. The deal, maybe? I don't know.
What are you calling for right now in terms of your conditions in prison? Any specific requests?
Conditions is to get more outings outside. The Mubarak boys were getting their doors open from 7 to 5:30. They had TVs, refrigerators, microwaves in their cells. You know? And the most important thing is that we want to be treated like an exceptional case, but because it is. We want to go to court every day, like the Muslim Brotherhood guys and like the Mubarak trial. Why do we wait 3 weeks in a cell to do what? أقول إن الجزيرة عربي غير الجزيرة إنجلش تماما. لما تم القبض علينا جميع فريق العمل عنده بطاقات موثقة بتاريخ فالid حتى آخر ديسمبر من مركز الاتصالات إنهم ليهم الحق إن يشتغلوا في الميدان، المصورين والمعدين وجميع الناس. إحنا بنطالب